Oh, I'm from Kazakhstan and I have a few
Oh,
classes with
class.
you.
Okay, maybe it's just been a while. Um,
Okay.
okay, and so Alibek, what have you done today?
Oh, well, I've been working till the 6 p.m. and now I'm sitting at home and I've got my verbal session with you.
Okay, nice. All right, and Israel, welcome to class 2. Israel, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. I'm okay. Everything is
Nice.
great.
That's good to hear. And so Israel, what have you done today?
Uh, Nothing new.
Okay. All right. And Javier, welcome to class 2. Javier, how are you?
I'm fine, Joshua. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And Javier, what about you? What did you do today?
I'm working, but just take a break to take the class.
Okay, nice. And Rafa, welcome to class. Rafa, how's it going?
It's going perfect, thank you. You look so well outside in your apartment, enjoying the
Yeah,
sun.
it is pretty nice out today. I don't think there are any clouds out. There are no clouds.
Where
Um,
are you exactly? In
uh,
Italy?
I'm in Costa Rica on a
In
balcony.
Costa Rica. Oh my
Hmm.
God. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah. And Daniel, welcome to class 2. Daniel, how's it going?
I'm here with a lot of. It's very, very cold. I invite you to my balcony.
Yeah, the weather's probably a lot nicer here.
Yeah,
I'm actually going back to the US in about a month, uh,
yeah.
so it'll be cold there. Um,
In
but
Spain, it's really cold today.
okay, what's the temperature?
In my city, -3
That is pretty cold.
degrees.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, and Shinwei, welcome to class. Shinwei, how are you?
Fine, thank you for asking.
Nice. Shinwei, what's the temperature where you are?
It's about 7 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so maybe not as cold as Spain, but still not very warm. All right, and also Alexander. Alexander, how's it going?
Hello, fine, thank you. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And Alexander, what have you done today?
I've been learning, learning and learning.
Okay, so lots of learning.
Was learning. Oh, I can hear you. Can't
Sorry,
hear you.
can you hear me now?
Oh, now yes, yes, now yes.
Okay.
Freezed a little bit.
Yeah, we would say it froze.
Froze. Froze. Yes, a
Okay.
little.
All right, nice.
Uh,
And I think we're good. Let's get started on today's class. Let's start with Israel. Can you read the title and the next few lines?
Going grocery shopping. Today, we will talk about going to the grocery store, learn food items, practice common grocery store interactions.
Good. The only small thing, idioms. Idioms.
Idioms.
Hmm. Good. Idioms. And other than that, it sounded pretty good. Let's have the first one. So, Israel, can you ask Daniel the first question?
How often do you go grocery shopping? When was the last time you went?
I usually go twice a week, and I went. The last time I went to the grocery shopping was yesterday.
Okay. And we need to correct this part of the sentence.
Okay.
How'd you correct that? Or there are a couple of
I
different things you could do.
I've gone.
Not quite. So went is correct. Went is correct.
Okay. I went grocery shopping.
Yeah, that would work for sure. So the last time I went grocery shopping could work. Or you could say I went to the grocery store.
Ah,
And that would work too.
shopping is the action. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, so really nice job though. And Daniel, can you ask Arivek the next question?
Okay. Do you make a grocery list, or do you pick out what you want at the store?
No, usually I don't make a list of vegetables that I need to buy, but sometimes it is listing on my common list when I'm going to supermarket.
Okay. Don't make a list of vegetables, so you can get other things at the grocery store. Generally, the grocery store would be just the supermarket. So it would have just about everything. So maybe we could say food here. But sometimes it's listed on my common list. I'm not sure what's a common list. Arivek.
Oh, because I mean that grocery it is only for the vegetables or fruits. So I did the mistake.
Okay. Yeah, so grocery store would have just about everything. So it's not just fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to try again?
Okay, maybe I should give the answer like that. I usually don't make a grocery list because uh, I'm not often going to the store by myself.
Okay, good. This is awesome.
Thank you.
I am not often going. We would change that a little bit.
Or maybe I not often going.
Close, but not quite. Can anybody help him out? Does anybody know how we would change this?
I don't.
Oh yes, I don't know, of course.
Yeah, because I don't often go to the store by myself. Arivek, can you read that one more time?
I don't usually make a grocery list because I don't often go to the store by myself.
Good. Nice job. And Arivek, can you ask Alexander the next question?
Okay, what items are always on your grocery list?
In my list, it's chicken breasts, I guess. I don't know. Chicken. In English, the same. Okay, breasts and milk and many and curd. Mostly it's protein products, vegetable, apple juice, cheese also. Sometimes pizza. And,
Okay, nice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, So just remember, so like the last thing in a list, we'd add and. But I think that was good. I didn't quite hear you after milk. So,
Milk and cord. I just translated it in Google. Is
cord?
it correct? It's spelled C-U-R-D.
Curd.
Curd.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we would say curds.
Curds.
This is great. We changed the preposition at the beginning. What preposition could we use? Not in.
For
On my list.
On. Yeah. And then we'd say there is.
Or there
Usually.
are products.
Yeah.
Like,
There are usually chicken breasts, milk, and curds, mostly protein products, vegetables, juice, cheese, and sometimes pizza. Good. Can you repeat vegetables?
vegetables.
Good. Okay. And Shinwei, do you make a list or do you pick out what you want at the store?
on my list, there
You make-
are. Oh, which
Sorry, go
question?
ahead. I was going to ask the second question, but you can go ahead with the third one.
On my list, there are chocolates.
Okay.
There are chocolates, candies, cakes, steak,
Okay.
and beef.
This is good. Steaks and beef would be really similar, maybe like ground beef.
Ground beef.
Yeah, so that would be like kind of chopped up all together. But otherwise, steak and beef would be pretty similar. Not sure. I'm actually not sure if there is a difference between them. So hold on one second.
What is a ground beef?
Okay. Does anybody know what ground beef is?
Yes, I know what is ground beef. What ground beef is.
Okay, good. Can you explain?
Well, it's when you take the meat and passes through a machine, and the meat is compacted or
Chop.
yes, we could say chop, but it's smaller than a little bit.
Yes, it's
Pieces of beef.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so it's chopped up really finely. That was good. Okay, so ground beef would just be chopped up beef, chopped up meat from cows. But yeah, remember steak and beef are very similar. Yeah, just in general. But that was good. Nice job using and at the end. Nice job with your preposition. Yeah, good. Let's have Rafa. Can you read the words?
Yeah. Shopping cart, produce, deli, condiments, bakery, brand name items, snack, dairy, paper or plastic.
Good. Can you repeat? So this word actually has a noun form. So you were right with the verb form of this, produce.
Produce.
We'd be talking about the noun, which would be produce. Can you repeat produce?
Produce.
Yeah, produce.
Produce. Produce.
Good. And items.
Items.
Good. And dairy.
Dairy. Dairy.
Good. Okay. And oh, Javier, you have a question?
Yes, teacher. Does grocery shopping mean specific on food or can be another kind of items?
Okay, grocery shopping is generally just food. But there are often other items in the grocery store. There are like some household products. But if somebody's saying they're going grocery shopping, they're going specifically to buy food. They're not going to buy other things.
Okay.
But there might be other things at the grocery store.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, good question. All right. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Deli.
Okay. Does anybody know what the deli is?
It is like a store of some food products. Yes.
You could say it's a part of the store. Maybe Shinwei, do you remember what the deli is?
Sweets and other else.
The food is cooked.
A máquina de eu tô sentando não é essa, porque eu já ponhei na máquina uma para lá.
Sorry, Felipe. Yeah, thanks.
The food is cooked.
Okay. So yeah, where you can get pre-cooked food, like lunch meat, and maybe cheese. So there are things that you get there that are generally lunch meat, cheese, like turkey, ham, salami, and so you buy it by the pound or by the kilo, depending on where you are. But it stands for delicatessen. That's what the deli is. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And any other questions?
Condiments.
Condiments. Okay. Who knows what condiments are? Anybody?
It is like a spice.
Condiment is ketchup,
Garlic. Salt. Pepper.
salt. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Like ketchup, salt, pepper. You could say mustard. Anything. Generally, spices or sauces would be condiments. Dressings are condiments as well. But good. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, and maybe let's have Rafa. When would somebody say paper or plastic?
I think it's at the end of the line in the cashier deck when the cashier says to you, what do you prefer? Would you like paper or plastic for the bag that you are taking your products?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. Really nice job. And okay. Perfect. Javier, can you make a sentence with dairy?
Yes. I always go to the grocery store to buy milk at the dairy section or dairy department.
Okay. This is good. In the dairy department, I think we'd probably say in the dairy section.
In the dairy section. Okay.
So, wow, yeah, that's something I've never really thought about either. Generally, if we're talking about like a clothes store, we would have the men's department, or the women's department, or the shoe department, or the whatever, different
Okay.
departments for clothing stores. But for the grocery store, we'd probably say the section, like the produce section, the dairy section, the bread section, ethnic food sections. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, no problem. It's something that's kind of new to me, too. I never had thought about that before. Okay, and good. Yeah, so really good sentence. And don't worry about it, Felipe. Okay. Yogurt and milk are dairy products. Yeah, good. And does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And so let's have Javier. Can you read the role of the little boy? And Israel, can you read the role of the mother?
Okay. Can I write in the grocery cart?
Israel, your microphone is muted.
Yes? Sorry,
Okay.
I was
Can you
talking
read?
with other people.
Okay. Are you able to participate?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Can you read the role of the mother?
The mother. I think you are a little before that.
Please.
All right. Up you go.
Oh boy. Now run down the aisles and let's go.
Good. Can you repeat the aisle?
Aisles. Aisle.
Close. Yeah, the aisle.
Aisle.
Hmm?
Aisle.
The aisle. Good. If you're talking about more than one aisle, you could say aisles.
Aisle. Okay. Aisle.
But this is just one aisle. Now run down the aisle and let go. What's an aisle? Does anybody know?
Like a concourse?
A concourse.
A
Yeah.
passage, a narrow passage.
It's a corridor. Corridor.
Yes.
Yeah. Hallway of sorts. Yeah, exactly. So that's what an aisle is. So there's food on both sides, kind of, and it makes a hallway or a passageway or a corridor. Good.
At wedding also there is a aisle when bride and groom go walking down the aisle.
Yeah, so again, it's like a hallway. On both sides of the hallway, there would be chairs. Or, you'd say they're pews if you're in a church. But yeah, exactly. And so let's have Israel. What's happening in this comic? What's happening here?
The boy is wishing to go inside the cart. And the mother is a little bit worried about that, but she said that it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's good so far. Felipe, what happens towards the end? What happens at the end? What's he want to do?
I don't know. No, run down.
Okay, so run
I
down the
don't know.
aisle and let go. What would that entail? What would happen if she ran down the aisle?
What does run down mean?
Okay,
It's a phrasal verb.
Yeah, it just means like run along. So run, just like pretty much start running. It's like run down the aisle, run through the store.
He wants his mother release the grocery cart and let it go.
Yeah. So start moving really quickly and then let me go on my own. So let go of the cart. Yeah, is exactly what's happening.
To crash.
Yeah, exactly. So he wants to crash.
Teacher.
Yes.
At the end, where say now run down, it can be run up.
Yeah, run up the aisle, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Run down, run up the aisle, run through the aisle, run around the store. Yeah. But you could use different prepositions there, for sure. Run over probably wouldn't work unless you were saying run over cans. So run over is like if you hit something and then you continue driving over it. So if you're driving a car, Daniel, you could say you ran over maybe a squirrel, and you would have killed the squirrel generally. Yeah, but good. Anyways, does anybody have any questions about what's going on in this cartoon, this comic? Okay. And so, Israel, can you ask Felipe the first question?
When you were a child, did you enjoy going to the grocery store? Why or why not?
No, I weren't. Yes, I didn't. I didn't?
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay. Because I preferred to stay at home, playing video games or play soccer. I liked to go to the supermarket. Actually, until today, I dislike it. Nowadays, I don't dislike to go to the supermarket because now I have to pay for it.
Yeah. Supermarket. Because now I have to pay for it. Yeah, it's pretty unpleasant, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they can get kind of expensive, those supermarket bills. Good. Really good answer, though. And Israel, or Felipe, can you ask Daniel the next question?
If you have kids, do you like to bring them grocery store shopping? Why or why not?
I have 2 children, and in fact, I really hate to bring them to grocery shopping. I prefer going myself. It's faster than bring them.
It's faster than bring them.
It's faster shopping.
Okay, you're really good. We need to change bring.
It is
Sorry?
cheaper. It is cheaper, either.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper too. But how would we change bring, Daniel?
Ah, bringing.
Yeah, it's faster than bringing them.
Bringing that.
And I think it sounds better if we use the gerund here as well. I really hate bringing them to the grocery store. You could say I really hate to bring them to the grocery store, or to bring them grocery shopping. But I think it does sound a little bit better. And it's arbitrary, because both are correct.
Okay.
But I'd use bringing.
Mhm.
Okay. Really good job. And maybe Aribek, what about you? So if you had kids, or if you have kids, I'm not really sure. Would you like to bring them grocery shopping, or do you like to bring them grocery shopping?
Well, actually, I can say that I really like to, or I really enjoy to go to the grocery with my little son, because it is. I agree with the previous speaker that it is very. It is not comfortable to bring your kids to the grocery, because it is you can be stuck there for a long time with them, but the kids are really love to go to the grocery, and it is true.
Okay. Remember when we say grocery, we would say grocery store. If you're in England, you could say the grocers. But yeah, generally in the United States, we'd say the grocery store or the supermarket, something like that. We wouldn't say grocers often, or the grocer.
What about the mall? It's the same.
What about what?
The mall. Mall.
No, the mall is quite a bit different. Can anybody explain what a mall is? Mall.
Big
Mall?
supermarket.
It's like a supermarket where people buy everything there.
A big department store.
Yes, and it is like an entertainment
Several
place.
Yeah, I think you're all really, really close. Yeah, it's a really large enclosed shopping area with a lot of different stores. Indoor shopping area with a lot of different stores. So you could technically have a grocery store in a mall, but there would be lots of other stores too. So in a mall, you generally have a large building where people rent out space to put their shops or their stores or their restaurants. So the mall is just the big area that's indoors that has a lot of different stores. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Also, if you have a strip mall, it's the same thing, but outdoors. So you have these stores that are in a line, and you have to go outside to get from store to store. That would be a strip mall. But good. All right, let's go on to the next page, and let's practice these. And let's have Aribek. Can you ask Alexander the first question?
Okay, can you tell me where the produce section is?
The produce sector. You should go down the aisle and then at the end turn to the left, and there would be produce section. Will be produce section.
Yeah, we'd say the produce section too. There will be the produce section. Even this, it sounds a little bit off. We could say maybe the produce section will be there.
Produce.
The produce section will be there.
Yeah. Produce section will be there. Good. I think that's awesome. What's the produce section, Alexander? What would you find in the produce section?
Produce its product. I missed it. Vegetables.
Vegetables? Yeah, fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables. Yes.
Fruits.
Just food or
Yeah, so fruits and vegetables are the things that you find in the produce section.
Produce. Produce.
It sounds like somebody's got a British pronunciation of produce too.
From Google.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds really British. She's saying like produce. I don't even know. My British accent isn't the best, but yeah, we'd say produce. Okay. Yeah, and let's have Alexander. Can you ask Shinwei the next question?
Zhenyu, can you do a price check for me?
I can do this for you. Give me your money. I will check it for you.
Give me your money? Sounds like a robbery almost. Shinwei, are you joking? Are you?
I'm joking.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, what's another way you could answer that without sounding like maybe a thief?
Oh, I don't think they are the same.
Okay, so can you do a price check for me? If we'd say sure, let me have the product, and I'll go check it, or I'll go scan it. Maybe we could say. The price check is just like verifying the price of an item. Yeah, so I'll check it for you is really good. So give me your product, you could even say, and I'll check it for you. And maybe instead of I can do this for you, I can do that for you. But yeah, Shinra, you did a really good job with your answer. That was solid. Can you repeat it one more time?
I can do that for you. Give me your product. I'll check it for you.
Nice.
Sure, let me have the product and I'll go scan it for you.
Yeah.
Verifying the price of an item.
Yeah, verifying.
Verifying.
Good. Okay.
Verifying.
Nice. Shinwei, can you ask Rafa the next question?
Rafa, do you have a pre-packaged candy?
Yes, we have prepackaged candies in the next aisle.
Good. The next aisle. Yeah. So it sounds like aisle. Nice. And good. Rafa, can you ask Javier the next question?
Javier, do you have more soda in the back?
Sorry, we don't have more soda. It's actually out of stock.
Nice. When will you be getting more?
They should be available for Monday.
On Monday, maybe.
On Monday, yes.
Next one.
Yeah. Should be available. You could say like they should be available for you on Monday, like for you on Monday. But yeah, that was good though. Really good answer. Javier, can you ask Felipe the next question?
Sure. Felipe, is this on sale?
Yes, it is. I don't know.
What's the discount?
I am not creative today.
Okay, that's not a problem. So maybe we can talk. So what's the difference between for sale and on sale?
For sale is it is to sell, or no, on sale it is it has discount, and for sale it is to sell. Yes.
Yeah. Available for purchase. Yeah. Yeah, being sold. Good. So with a discount, it is on sale. What's the discount? We usually have a percentage.
50 off.
Okay, so we'd say 50% off.
Yes, 50% off.
Good. Awesome. That's a great sale price. I'm definitely going to buy it. Okay. Good. Good work. And Felipe, can you ask Daniel the next question?
Do you sell alcohol?
Yes, of course. I sell, but you don't look to be more than 18. It's forbidden for young people.
Okay. How would you answer that, Felipe?
I can buy. I have 27 years old.
I have 27 years old?
Oh, sorry, I am.
Nice. Good. How would you answer that, Daniel?
Okay, show me your day and night, and I'll see. ID, and I'll see.
Okay. Felipe, how would you answer that?
Yes, it is.
Okay, maybe we say here it is.
Yeah, here it is.
Good. Okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Let's skip the idioms for now. Let's try this next one. And let's start with Aribek. Can you read this first roll?
Okay, you are the customer. The cashier definitely gave you the wrong change. Try to explain where you were overcharged and get the correct change back.
Good. Maybe just overcharged.
Overcharged.
Good. And Alexander, can you read the next one?
You are the cashier. The customer thinks you made a mistake, but you are pretty sure you rang everything up correctly. solve the problem without the customer calling your manager.
Good. What's it mean to ring everything up? Does anybody know? So ring up. What's ring up mean?
When you are making a call on the telephone, but I think it's it's referred to when you pass through the cashier machine in a line your products. This
sum
ring
up.
up.
Okay. So one thing, when you're calling somebody, you can give them a ring. Is to call someone. So it's a little bit different. We wouldn't ring up generally if we're talking about phone calls. You could give somebody a ring though. When you ring up items, I think you're right. When you're checking out, it's like when you pass the items through the scanner to add the prices together, is ringing them up. So it usually generally makes a beep sound when you pass them through the scanner. And so we call that like a ring. So ringing up would just be scanning the items. Let's start with Aribek. You're the customer. What would you say first?
Okay, maybe I will say that sorry, but I have the wrong change. You gave me the wrong change, so maybe you have done some mistakes with the reading that my products when you rank my products.
Yeah, we could say maybe you made a mistake ringing up my products, or when you rang up my products.
Yes.
Good. Okay. And Alexander, how would you respond? Alexander?
Yes. Can I pass it? Sorry, I distracted a little.
That's okay. Shinwei, how would you answer?
Let me check the items and their price again.
Okay, good. And
That's fine. That's
excuse
fine.
me?
That's fine. I don't make the mistake.
That's funny. I didn't make a mistake. Can you repeat that one more time?
That's funny. That's funny. I didn't make mistake.
Yeah. And a way to say that maybe a little bit more politely would be, it doesn't look like I made a mistake. This is just a little bit more passive. So you're not like asserting that the customer is wrong. You're saying it doesn't look like I made a mistake, so it looks like you're wrong. So again, it's just a little bit more passive, which would be considered probably a little bit more polite if you're the cashier. But that was a really good answer, good grammar, Shinmei. Rafa, how would you answer?
But I think you make a confusion between the rice and the milk, because there are two bottles of milk and only I have one.
Okay, maybe we could say the receipt
The receipt
shows 2 bottles of milk. Have 1. All right. And Javier, How would you respond? Javier?
Yes.
How would you respond?
Sorry, I have to left. I left for a few minutes.
Okay. Felipe, how would you respond?
Okay, I have to call my manager to fix it. I can't do anything for you.
Okay, I can't do anything by myself. So,
Yeah.
like, I can't change the bill by myself. That's good. And... Alright, Daniel, how would you respond?
Okay, no problem. I have time to wait for it.
Okay. That was great. And so I guess that'd probably be the end of the exchange about. Does anybody have any questions here?
No.
Okay. Let's try one more, and let's start with Aribek. Can you read this first roll?
Okay, you want to find all sorts of fruits, but you don't know any names. Describe different fruits so that the store employee can help you find them.
Good. Javier, can you read the next roll?
You are helping a foreigner who speaks great English but doesn't know his or her fruits. Listen to the description and tell them the names of the fruits.
Good. Okay. And let's start with Aribek. Can you read the first roll? Or can you play the first roll?
Okay. Should I describe it down in the examples?
You can choose any fruit you want, but start out by approaching the employee. So start out by saying like, hi, or excuse me, I'm looking
Okay.
for some help.
Oh, okay. Hello, I'm sorry, but I'm looking for some type of the fruits, but I can't remember each name. So I can describe. I only can describe for you. It has a sphere form. Round form. It smells very good, and it sometimes it has a green or a red color. So can you find it for me?
Okay. And I think that's good. Javier, how would you respond?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe ask a question about it.
Is a small fruit or a little one? Oh, sorry, it's a small or a big one?
Nice. And I guess we have to go back to Aribek. What kind of fruit is it?
Should I tell you the name?
No. So is it a small fruit or a big one?
Oh, well, usually it is not a big, and you can put it in your one hand.
You can hold it?
Yes, you can hold it.
Yeah. What would you compare the size to? So is it the size of a fist? Is it the size of your head? Is it the size of your stomach?
It has a size very close to the, I don't know, to the some Christmas toys which is hanging on the tree.
Okay, it's a size close to an ornament, maybe. All right. And Daniel, what do you think it is?
An apple.
Good. Is that what it is? Alivek?
Yes, it is, of course.
Okay, good. Perfect. And so unfortunately, we're just about out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up? Okay. Well, thanks for coming into class. I'll see you guys soon.